Does self-doubt have you questioning if you're ready to start that business that you keep dreaming of? Or maybe you're waiting for someone to give you permission or approval before you feel like you can take that leap. The truth is, you don't need anyone's approval to start creating the business and the life that you really want. And learning how to stop seeking validation from others is one of the most empowering shifts that you can make. In this video, I'll show you how to overcome self-doubt, break free from the need for validation from others, and start creating a business that's perfectly aligned with who you are and what you want. And stick around until the end because I'm sharing a free guide that's been helping other aspiring entrepreneurs take their first steps towards crafting and building their ideal business. If you've been feeling stuck or unsure of where to start, this guide might just be the breakthrough you've been waiting for. Hey, I'm Mary Kate, and after a decade learning firsthand what it takes to build confidence and start a business you love, I'm here to help you skip all the trial and error, to grow faster and build a business that's exciting, meaningful, and allows you to be more authentically you. Starting your first business is hard enough, and when self-doubt creeps in, it can feel overwhelming and virtually impossible. And I've been there too. I was constantly looking for approval and seeking validation from others for everything, not just when it came to starting my business, but it did make starting a business take a really long time. I always had that feeling like I was waiting for permission from, well, I don't even know who exactly. And I kept asking myself questions like, what if I'm not good enough or smart enough to make this work? What if other people don't like my idea or don't get it? What if I fail and have to work for other people forever? And the thought of that one, right? But here's what I learned. Waiting for somebody else's approval doesn't move you any closer to your dream. It keeps you stuck exactly where you are. Learning how to stop seeking validation from others is a critical first step in building your confidence to move forward. And my guess is you do not want to be in the same place you're in now a year from now or 5 years from now. So in this video, we'll unpack why we seek approval, how self-doubt holds you back, and most importantly, how you can stop seeking validation and start trusting yourself to build a business that's a fit for your personality, for the things that are most important to you, and for the life that you want to create. Let's start by understanding why we feel the need to seek validation from others in the first place. It's often rooted in fear. Fear of judgment, fear of failure, fear of making the wrong choice. And seeking validation can feel like a safety net. If somebody else validates your idea, it feels like proof that you're on the right track. But here's the problem. Nobody else knows your dream or your vision for your life as intimately as you do. They probably don't know your values that well either, and they can't possibly know what's best for you. Learning how to stop seeking validation from others is about recognizing that waiting for approval takes the power out of your hands. When you give away that power, you take an even bigger risk than if you just backed yourself. You risk creating a business that's about pleasing others and doesn't fulfill you. And if you've been seeking validation from others for a long time, like I was, my guess is that you already have experience in feeling unfulfilled in your life because of pleasing other people. So how does self-doubt hold you back? Self-doubt is a major reason that we look for external validation. And it can make you second guess every decision, from choosing your business idea to putting yourself out there. It sounds like, I don't know enough to start yet, I don't feel ready, or what will people think of me? These thoughts can feel so real, but the truth is that self-doubt is just a habit of thought. It's not fact. And every day you continue to let it stop you is a day that you're not moving closer to starting that business. Choosing to trust yourself is a choice that can unlock your potential, unlock your confidence, and unlock a business that you really love. So how do you stop seeking validation from others and trust yourself instead to craft a business that's perfect for you? First, you need to shift your mindset and remind yourself that you don't need anybody else's approval to start. Ask yourself, why do I want to start a business? What do I want from this business, and what do I want it to do for me? How can I align my business with my own values and goals and interests? When you focus on what feels right for you instead of what others might think, you can reclaim your power and really feel strong starting your business. Then take small, consistent steps to build your confidence. The fastest way to develop your self-trust and confidence comes from making decisions for yourself and taking action. The more you show yourself that you're capable, the quieter that self-doubt becomes and the less power those doubting thoughts have over you. Start small. Write down your business vision in a way that excites you. And if you don't know yet what your business looks like, that's fine. Imagine how you want your life as an entrepreneur to look and write down some elements from your ideal average day so that you have a starting point for the life that you want to create. Make a basic plan for your first steps and decide if you even want to tell other people what you'll be doing over the next few months as you start this business. You might find it easier to build your confidence and gain some momentum without talking to other people so that you can finally stop that pattern of approval seeking from others. Commit to one action today, no matter how small or imperfect it feels. Just get into it and start making progress towards crafting the life and business that you want. Each step you take builds momentum and reinforces that you are capable of creating something meaningful without anybody else's input or opinion influencing your decisions or approving your ideas. Self-doubt will continue to pop up because it's a habit you'll slowly break down. But when it does creep in, something that might help you anchor yourself with the right mindset is using affirmations. Try something like, I don't need permission to create a life and business that I love. Or my personal favorite is, I've got this. I trust myself to make the best decision right now. Affirmations that work for you are very personal, but you'll be surprised how powerful these small reminders that you're in control can be. So grab a phrase that naturally comes to mind when you want to soothe your self-doubt and use any phrase that is encouraging for you. The only caveat is that it has to be positive language. So before I wrap up and share the free guide, here's what I want you to remember. You don't need anyone else's approval to create a life or business that you love. The clarity that you're looking for doesn't come from waiting, it comes from doing. Start where you are, take imperfect steps forward, and trust that you'll learn and adjust as you go. Self-doubt is just a habit of thought, not a fact. It is normal for it to creep in, but it doesn't have to have control over you or the actions you take. And focus on your vision and what feels right for you. When you align your business and the life that you're living with your values and what's most important to you, you'll create something meaningful that's perfectly suited to the life that you want. The truth is, every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to building a business that truly feels like you. You've got this. To help you get started, I've created the Craft Your Ideal Business free guide. This guide is designed to help you take your first steps to move past self-doubt and design a business that aligns with your values, your passions, even your personality and the life that you truly want. There's a link in the description where you'll be able to download the free guide today. And I've also got a secret video coming up soon on the 4 essential ingredients to crafting your perfect business. I'll add this to the description when it's available, but for now, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss it when it goes live. You don't need anyone else's approval to start building the business and life you deserve. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week for another video.